Yeah, it's your boy Maserati, man, aka 50 States.
Bow!
Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love, use a dub, man. A Spencer calls, a Spencer jewelry, man, I had you lit. While you was on back page trying to get a trick. Before I came down this bitch, you was fucking crying. Talking about you lost your job and about to lose your car. Then had the nerves to get mad up in that hotel. Cause I fell asleep in that other bitch pussy, oh well. 6'9", Billy Otto, y'all gonna get them shit.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's blown like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's blown like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth talk, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Racing, chase away the pain, love is lame. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Living for memories.
Yo, GG, turn it up.
Hate real. Take pills. Hate there. Wonder why people showing fake love, but they hate real. Depression making me take pills. My aunt want me quiet about the shelter when we ate there. That's like telling the kid to stay still. I couldn't do it. Gotta let pain out. I put it in music. That's the only thing that help other than drugs I'm abusing. All I focus on myself, so my health I was about to lose it a few times, but niggas never aim when they shoot it. Could've died, but they blew it. If you gon' do it, nigga, do it. Now 2 more niggas got set, cause they held back when they threw it. Niggas gangsters from computers, I ain't none of that. Niggas tell on you to try to shoot you, I ain't digging that. No matter what you do after, nigga, you still a rat. If I see you in the hole like a mole, you gon' still get whacked. The police took my nigga back. My friend, my brother, my slime. Told him stick to the script, something different was on his mind. I know that sometimes loyalty can make you blind, but you had the hood, you had no good reason to rob. I ain't getting it. Got rid of him whenever them bricks was that stupidity and greed. Got you tied up in the shit you in. Typing in a pen again. Fighting in a pen again. Writing with a pen again. My man thought I killed his brother, he stopped fucking with me. And I can't keep moving around like it ain't nothing to me. We used to steal cars together, he used to hustle with me. Eat syrup sandwiches, he was struggling with me. But now ain't nothing to me. Fuck it, and I can live with that. I just gotta rap about it. Know he wanna get me back even though I ain't do shit. You know that, let that sink in. People showing fake love, but they hate real. Pressure making me take pills, my aunt want me quiet about the shelter when we ate there. That's like telling the kid to stay still, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Pull up all my gamers.
I done really went through it.
Yo, push, man.
I couldn't do it.
With server.
I'd rather put it in music.
Today, I wanted to just really hit on something. Successfully
Music and crime.
dealing with pain. think you hear many stories, and every story I just sat in the back.
Turn me up, Lear.
Canvas plus earn reward.
Is that no?
What's up,
Yeah, and ain't no debate, I know I'm a threat. I'ma still ride dirty and catch one yet. Gonna see his P.O. when he tucking the black. I ain't I'm coming. Watch how I come on this bitch, let's go. Wabo, whoa, Wabo, whoa, yeah. Hey, Joe, I'm still with you, nigga, let's go. Yeah. Oh, I'm living better, oh, I'm living better, oh, I'm living better. Go hop on the jet, okay, I'ma step, okay, I'ma step, okay, I'ma step, I step on your set. I'm way overseas, I'm high in the trees. I throw you a P if I know where you at. I know what you need, just take it and leave. I throw you 100 to go over west. On a cool 2 milli, look right with a vet. With a brand new rollie, I might go protect. I ain't chasing no bitch, let them know I'm the cat. Let them come in the gate, I ain't ducking no rat. And I know too much to be fucking with rats. We'll go do us and go fuck up a check. Get my mother a 50 and fuck up the rest. I'm fucking her titties, you know she a net. Pop out with a Glock, left out the vet. Yeah, and ain't no debate, yeah, I know I'm a threat. I'ma still ride dirty, ain't catch one yet. Going see his P.O. and he tucking the play. I ain't ducking a nigga, I'm thugging with killers. I'ma say what I want, I ain't fucking with niggas. Got his bitch like boo, you the one and the realest. Big mob, whenever I come in the trench, getting money, he fast, he handle his business. He handle that business. Yeah, he handle his business. Yeah, I fuck with a nigga, but business is business. We could do what it do when the business get finished. Pack drop, get the shit gone 1 minute. Send him a box, but one none in it. Got new Louis bag with the money on it. Whole lot of digits, mama I did. When the shit in the air, can't go in the trenches. No, yeah, you know when it's tension. 200K, I was pressing and benching. Yeah, I'm a hell of a nigga. With a new bag, get him toe tag, we did it. Yeah, but I won't admit it. Niggas is niggas, burning they bridges. I was just locked up watching the ceiling. I'm one of them ones who ain't faking, I live. Got an MJ game, but I dunk like Pip. But I tell them he stick to this shit, I'ma tip. Better stay out the way, cause you know niggas tipping. You niggas fuck up the money on bitches. Damn, they blew up an M in the trench. Yeah, hop in the cat, go fish. Got too much to lose, so why would I risk it? Fuck, I'ma risk it for. Why would I risk it? Too much to lose, so why would I risk it? Why would I fuck this shit up, man? Where the fuck I'm at right now? Turn me up, holding my weight, I'm a goddamn gym. Shit might pop cause his man been spending. I'ma turn up from Mario, stamped on the pendant. Them niggas flexing the whip and it's rented. Anything I'm riding in to be tenant. Towing a new FN, I'ma send it. Big bruh send you the drop, go spin it. We make a block top out with them switch. I'm sending the bliss and I'm making them nail it. I got a nigga bitch on the head list. Big ass pockets, they filled with them dead men. So much pride of this shit make your head spin. You got a problem with me, niggas say it then. I got them coming to chuck when them meds in. I'm in this bitch house knocking the bed in. Switch like a vibe, the shit gon' spread then. I got the sock in the house in the pen. I'ma talk my shit, please let me vent. He ain't cutting the shit so the streets on fence. Nigga ain't take shit from me, that's bent. Nigga hold up 50, ain't pay 1 cent. Don't play no joke when I'm hitting that nigga. Turn around from the back, I'ma give her that dick. I ran it up, I was just on the lick. I was just on the lick. Yeah. I ran it up, I was just on the lick.
Another Mike D exclusive.
Hey. This little motherfucking Larry nigga. Don't push me. Shit, I ain't no killer, you just pussy. You ask for forgiveness, I put innocence in straight danger. Looked in the mirror, when I do, I see straight anger. Shit, I hate myself. Feel like a straight hater, hate these scores I was dealt. But I'm gon' be greater. Seems like I bounce back every time, but I keep falling, keep crawling. In the meantime, niggas keep talking, can't control it. Do I got it on me? You better know it. Epic moments, I'm finna make it, bro. I'm hella focused. Gotta stop playing with this gift that God's given me. I can change the world, God, thanks for these abilities. Look how I move, see God bless me with agility. It's about patience, then it's about consistency. Niggas hating, I bet you feel the hostility. I know somebody in this motherfucker feeling me. Keep it real. Hey. Hey, keep it real, I'm gon' keep it real with you. They can't see him, brothers do good, so keep it still with you.
I already told you. All is well, my niggas well is all with the Kingstþ nigga, and that's a no. I love you, young niggas. Subu.
But I am not breaking, stay dangerous.
Wanna be loved, nigga, not famous. I hate it. Tryna stop smoking, but it's my favorite. Niggas unloyal when these women, they be money hungry. Stab you in your back over drugs, you a fucking junkie. It's funny, I wouldn't switch for no amount of money. They love me, cause I'm the realest from Monday to Sunday. Niggas think cause they smoke with you, man, you own them. Nigga, this weed don't mean shit, and I'ma show them it's about intentions. See, I ain't never been big on forgiveness. I would speak on whoop-de-whoop, but I'm minding my business. I'm different, not even calling, don't fake for attention. Write music, get high, and talk to myself, and intervention. Keep real. Keep real. I keep it real, I'm gon' keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers do good, so keep it still with you. I keep it real and we'll be reciprocated. If you can't keep it real, then you're not affiliated. Keep it real with me. Appreciate what you have, can't be mad. Don't worry about the shit you never had. I'm gon' make it for all the times my back been stabbed. For all the times they made fun of me, these niggas laughed. I was hurt, ironic, I needed that, now I'm glad. Cause without it, I probably wouldn't be here in this bag. God is so good, praise to the Almighty. Alrighty, they shot him on Thursday, he died Friday. See, Lil Larry, the only nigga I got, and I forgot, no more loving. I did that shit a lot, it got me hot. Get into it with love, more than the ops, I gotta stop. Shit, tired of posting up on this block. I'm too young to be stressing, fuck the gift for a present. You gotta know your worth, nigga, my gift is my presence. Ain't you happy I'm present? Nah, you'd rather neglect it. Without any love, I'm in the streets, it's me for breakfast. I'm just I keep it real, I'm gon' keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers do good, so keep it still with you. Look, I keep it real, it will be reciprocated. If you can't keep it real, then we are not affiliated. Keep it real with me.
Yeah, it's your boy Lil Larry, man. Keep it on the real, man. Let's get to this, man. What up, Push? Oh, my boy Push. Me bring him in, man. What's up, Push? You back in the mix? We got boy Pushing.
What up? What's bro?
Oh man, just sit here tripping off this. What is it? No King's Day shit going on. I don't know what's going on with that, man. They protesting all over the United States. I'm hearing even in other countries and shit on this shit. So we gonna get into that. We got some shenanigans going on. Y'all know No Jumper up there. They got some weird shit going down. Tough Stino champion got a little skit on No Jumper. It's looking like the new cast gets a little zesty. Got Young and Hefe, Humiliation Ritual. 607 Unk on his knees. That's crazy. Niggas be doing too much, right? And then we got Seti Nash calls in. 607 Unk say he can't be a Crip no more. For bringing Woody to the hood. I guess he took his Crip card. Got Loose Cannon's estranged wife, Gigi, speaking out about him getting stabbed by 5 Mexicans. He dropping truth on that. And we got a few other things, man, to talk about. Let's say with the protests and we got some Reggie White shit, some Wacko Hunter shit, a little bit here and there. Let's get to this fun shit. This I guess they call this mook activity.
On his knees in front of Aunt Hefe with his cheeks out. Your man Munchie B is in the corner, oblivious to anything that's going on. This is facing a whole other direction.
Yeah, ride around with an OG, you know me. Fat boy smoke a OG with the dope lean fofo to the police. Listen, let me give a O with an OD as I proceed getting money with my whole team. Cold D's gon' ride to the slowly. Hold me, a bitch bad, bitch chose me.
Yo, what do you guys think of this?
Why not do that? Yo, what the is this, bro? Why is 607 on his knees in front of Aunt Hefe with his cheeks out? Your man Munchie B is in the corner, oblivious to anything that's going on. Facing a whole other direction. Before they started taping, they had to turn Munchie B the right direction. They had to just turn the chair around. Let's turn this switch. What goes on at No Jumper sometimes doesn't stay at No Jumper, champ.
I didn't do that. Tell me this stuff belongs in an art gallery.
That's not me. That's not me, but gang. That's not me. That's not me, sir. Yeah, Hefe, that's funny, bro. I bet these is crisis actors too, champ. Gang, that's not me. You can't tell it's me. It's on the back, so you can't tell it's me. It's off the gang. It's off the back.
Brandon was down, honestly.
Gang, that's not me.
Brandon was down, for being honest.
Brandon, get that down. Take that shit down. Yo, Aunt, why you so happy is playing with you like this, bro? And why did you even allow this situation to even occur? Why is a grown man on his knees in front of you, gang? They just be waiting to expose y'all, bro. Even if it was just a misunderstanding, which is crazy. All it takes is 1 second. And you laughing. That's not me.
Look at Brandon.
Get that
He said,
down.
I'm next.
That's not me. No Jumper trying to embarrass me. That ain't me. No, that ain't me. What the fuck? I swear to my mama, that ain't me. I swear to my mama. I swear to my mama, that ain't me. Yo, the Aunt Hefe feet is around son body, bro. That's Aunt Hefe New Balance, bro.
Hey, what's
That's
going on
Hefe
here,
New Balance, champ.
Is this a
My son Aunt Hefe
ritual?
feet is
You know, you into
around the body, bro.
Just like a million.
Hey, Adam.
Oh, Didi, that ain't me.
I need everybody watching this. I need every single person watching this to go to my Twitter right now and retweet and like the image I just tweeted.
No,
Adam22 on Twitter. Thank you very much.
Embarrassing. Fire out this Aunt Hefe. You a reputable member in your section that feed the kids and give turkeys and do hamburger holidays and things like that, champ. But you had the 607 betwixt your legs, champ. Betwixt your legs, and you're laughing about this. But it's all about what the checks say, Aunt Hefe. No, don't do that. You gonna ruin me.
Hey, Adam.
I can't wait to clip this.
Munchie's the best part of it by far.
No. Chat GPT. What is a crisis actor?
Munchie turned.
Well, I want to ask him is, are crisis actors real?
Right.
My ass out. Listen. You turned around and waved like boy. Oh, my ass out first day on the job. God, wow. Oh, yeah. Wow.
ChatGPT basically says that crisis actors don't exist.
Exactly. They do exist.
Yeah.
No. Is it true that eating eggs can cause type 2? Yes, and very few people have the courage to talk about it.
Bro, why y'all just can't say that was just some goofy shit and niggas is being goofy?
What? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I don't understand it. Like, to me, it just looked like niggas is being goofy and it got a lot of views and everything.
Yeah, we know that.
It's
They
goofiness. You know, nigga making it more than...
Yeah, he trying to get his clown on. He trying to get his clown on. Definitely see that. I know when it happened, I was tripping. I was like, damn, nigga, what possesses you to jump from your chair to hop right in front of this nigga like that? You know what I'm saying? That just was crazy to me. So we got, let me pull this up.
Seti Nash bring Little Woody, aka Lil Woody, YSL Woody, to the Rolling 60s, and you saw a video of some members being very, very excited for Lil Woody to be there. And then I think there was a reaction because they started to read comments that basically said, hey, yo, why are you bringing somebody who snitched to the hood? Today, we actually saw Seti Nash release an apology video for bringing Woody to the hood, which a lot of people think is kind of wild because that's his boy, that's his friend. But apparently there was a lot of pressure put on Seti Nash to apologize for this. I guess I'll go straight to Aunt Hefe and ask him, what was your first thought when you saw that Little Woody was being welcomed in the trenches?
Yeah, when I seen that, I was kind of confused, right? But I kind of understand things on a different level. Like, out here in these streets, like, dudes gonna portray one way. Like, dudes don't be keeping it 100. These type of dudes in everybody hood, dudes that's on some type of paperwork, dudes that made some type of statement. In Lil Woody case, he made some statements, you know what I'm saying? Then he got up on the stand, you feel me, and tried to recant it. And I kind of like threw the trial, you know, and, you know, got arrested and all that stuff. So it's like, I guess some people kind of feel like it was 50-50. But within all that, like, we got to get to the fact, something that I didn't know that's been floating around for some time. Sadie Nash got a video with him talking on the news, talking about a crime. So it's like, why was he? So it's just like, so I'm not trying to point that out, but it's just like, you can't even like coincide one with the other. So it's just like, I don't know if
breaking news on No Jumper News. We got Hefe.
No, for real, no.
Sadie Nash and got a nose and committed and reported a crime.
We ain't gonna do that because I don't play like that because I don't want niggas to try to fix the A-Train 60 thing on some real street shit. Like that was crazy.
First Amendment.
What'd you say?
I said they did not got the First Amendment. You gotta watch what you say in they arena. Nigga be like, you was on a commercial, you said something.
The nigga was on the you know when the news people come and get witnesses of a crime. He was right there giving up some game on what happened that night.
Crazy. So like, it was just like, I don't know if people ain't seen that because it was like, he should even been welcome.
My thing is, they didn't do that while he was there. They wait till you leave it, then they do it. When they was there, everybody was happy because Woody is famous. Listen, he not really even a snitch. He's like a half snitch. He finessed the police, gang. He finessed everybody. He just finessed the situation. He ain't go all the way in. Did he always snitch? No.
Yeah, he was in a...
No, he didn't always snitch. He kind of like that.
That's like if you like...
In the streets, you gotta be disloyal.
If you do with some weird shit with the kid, you're that forever.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be disloyal though. Like, yeah, ain't no such thing as a loyal person in the streets.
Listen, man, you a grown ass man. That was a real news chat.
There ain't no loyal people in the streets, right? No, what is that? No, honesty amongst thieves.
One mic. Let's bring it all together. Donnie is talking off camera without mic, and you have a mic. Like we could get Donnie in here if you want to say something, but we got to do one mic here. Yeah. That's all good.
I mean, he's saying off mic that Sadie Nash explained that situation here at No Jumper.
I do remember that, but I don't remember.
Saying
exactly
that was like a homie. Like that looked like that was the news.
Oh no. Yeah, he talked about it on the news after the fact. I think. Should I call up Sadie Nash and get in the?
I mean, yeah.
It's been years since we analyzed this.
I'm just saying I don't want to be putting no jackets on nobody that don't belong. Like that shit looked like he was on like Channel 7 News, like getting like the news reporter asking him about a crime, and he like, yeah, this happened. Like
he told names and stuff like that.
There's supposed to be no media.
He tell names and stuff like that. One thing about the street, it's against the street code. Even be on a podcast talking.
No, it ain't.
Can you pull it up?
In reality, they go to the snitch. It's on a podcast. You a snitch in the streets. That's what they say.
I just want to show people what I'm talking about.
The streets say anybody on the podcast is a snitch because we talking about street.
Everybody, them rules they making up.
That what the streets say
about that shit. I did jail half of my life and they never told no shit. Had a code to fit it in every time, so I don't give a what the streets talking about. If you get on a podcast and say this, suck my dick. Like I ain't never told.
But hold on. If you get on a podcast and you say incriminating information, that is snitching.
Yeah,
you feel me?
But about line,
he said being on a podcast. Period.
No. That's not. But I'm saying you can be on a podcast.
Hold on. Not to derail.
I
think Brandon got me in trouble because I just got an alert that Hater Row just tagged me in something, so I said about you and the devil nigga, so he might be tripping on it. But keep going.
Hey, but honestly,
another Mexican for you.
You got him on me. He's really got
another essay for you.
The Mexican people who are smart, they understand where I'm coming from. So I ain't tripping.
You knew who it was.
Hey.
Look, Hater World made a post. Is Adam 22 trying to start a gang war?
A gang war?
So that's what I got tagged in?
I'm just probably, yeah. Oh, we got Sadie Nash.
No, listen, nobody trying to start a gang war. The streets are starting a gang war on their own.
Hey, this is the prelim to the DP. We talking about you and okay, so basically the topic was raised of you previously talking on the news about some kind of criminal thing. It's been years. I don't remember what the story was, and I wanted to give you a chance to respond or state what happened and why that's not snitching.
Was that a news?
Adam messy.
Is that the news or was it no?
He messy as fuck.
That was what?
He said, "What's thugging?"
What's thugging?
That's my life. Let's do it this way real quick. We go. Hey.
Wait, what'd you say?
Everything go on paperwork, right? Yeah or nay?
Yeah.
Everything what?
You can Google that paperwork. Nobody was even there. This was a disagreement between two people. I got paid to say that. That's what crisis acting looks like.
You get paid to snitch?
And look at where everything else is at. I'm way down the street. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh my God.
He said he was a crisis actor and he was paid to make a statement.
No, he's paid to snitch.
On the news, basically.
He was paid to snitch.
Well,
if you listen to the conversation, I'm being led in that conversation.
He was paid to snitch. That's a controversial topic right here. Are gangsters, are gangbangers, people in the streets, are they allowed to get on the news and speak on crimes that just happened? Are they allowed to give statements on the news? And is that considered snitching? Telling. Y'all let me know. He said he was paid, so he was led to say that. So he said that's a crisis act. But he used his real name on the clip. I think that's bullshit, but
Oh, he get paid to snitch, gang. You right. So why would he get kicked off then? If he agreed, he get paid. He getting paid to snitch. Well, you know, he just said
crisis acting was a real
That's
thing.
what I was about to say.
This is Pod 5, the
they
first
do got
fully
people that they
immersive
place,
sleep
just like in
intelligence.
riots. They
Alex
learned that they got people that are placed in these riots to in these protests to start, you know, commotion, chaos, and shit like that. Other live, we showed a couple people that really seemed like they were just acting, and nothing. You know, the guards, you know, the police or whatnot, the ICE members, they didn't really get real aggressive with them. So I don't know, man.
So we have verification of crisis actors being
just said he got paid to snitch.
I mean, shit, if he an actor, I guess it's okay. Like,
It's not okay if he got paid to snitch.
That was a skit.
Was that real criminal information?
I
don't know.
Was that real criminal information he was talking about?
Let's let him speak again.
Yeah, that was real. It's online. It was a real story of some my arguing and shots going off. Somebody got killed. Kind of like right by a club or some shit, or a bar.
I didn't give him. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. We haven't watched the clip yet, so I don't even know what the you said. I don't remember. But
I didn't give any information. The paperwork is out there. Nobody gave nothing.
Now play that. Bro, now play that.
Yeah, I need to hear it.
I need to hear that.
they're trying to find it right now.
crisis actors are real.
We here on No Jumper. We about to play something.
racist.
Give us
What
1
else
minute. We're
about
going to find it, right?
They said they can't hear it.
Okay, but here's my question: is what was the reaction to you bringing Woody to the hood, though? How did this go down that you ended up posting this apology?
You got to give the OGs and everything. That's how that go. I'm not going to get into too much details. Who know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I take full responsibility for that. Nobody else in that video but me. That's on me.
But Woody's still your boy, though. Woody's still your boy. You're not like disowning him, right?
Man.
I'm not disowning Woody, but he shouldn't have finished. That's what that is.
Okay, and Heavy has a question for you.
Hey, right, look, I did a little segment, right, pertaining to that little situation, so a nigga don't want to be flagging or putting no stigma on people that don't belong. But I want to ask you a question. You got a video? Did you ever do a video saying that Lil Woody was a rat?
Ever do that?
Did you ever do a video like, you know, when he was down, getting understanding that Young Thug stuff was going on? Did you ever have a video saying that he was a rat or a snitch or anything?
I put the interrogation video out. I'm not that interrogation video.
So you agree?
Oh, you clout chasing.
So you agree he was a rat, right?
I didn't hear what you said to find out.
I said you agree he was a rat?
Found out the real? Because y'all don't know. I'm saying, if I found out it did look bad and that was what I was initially saying. So indeed. But when I found out the real, that's not what it is. You got to go back and find out Thug Podcast to do all the game. So when everything get his hair and everything like that, go back and literally listen to on the stand the nigga Thug to go up there and do that. You got to remember.
That's happening.
With the murder down at the top.
But no, who told him to go to the interrogation room and say everything he said?
Yeah, originally.
Thug told him to do that?
If you say, the nigga said Tessie and Claire's did this and did that. On the stand, Tessie and Claire's literally in real life don't exist. So if you go in the interrogation room, you make up names that, then hey, shit, what you say?
We don't know if the names is
bad. My thing is this: if you can kick Woody out the hood, you got to kick half the hood out. Everybody in the hood, they snitching. A lot of people snitching in the hood. That don't make sense.
We got to
take the whole hood out.
Hold on,
Can't nobody go.
No, Woody, whatever is the second most famous snitch in America behind Charlie White.
So Woody not even a completely snitch though.
But hold on, how you have Operation Draws Down and then bring a snitch to the 60s?
But snitch is already in
nah, man. Nah.
Snitches
It sounds like
He's saying that he's not
can I
really
give
a
my
snitch.
unprofessional opinion on this? It sounds like he's.
How you ain't calling him a snitch?
Listen. So what it sounds like he's saying is that Young Thug told Woody to say that, like it was like basically pre-rehearsed. Like he basically authorized him to say what he said.
Well, but here's the thing. Look. He's essentially saying.
I'm telling you what he's saying. I don't know what. Check it out. But this is what you gotta understand. I'm a nigga that's not about to. This is content, bro. Like I'm a real street nigga. This is content. I'm not about to give it enough energy to where I'm about to go dig and be like, oh, is this the truth? Is this that? I know what's happening.
No. But since we got him on the line,
there's suspension of disbelief when you use twice now.
The only issue I have with what this dude is saying, don't know him from Adam.
All right. Yeah. What's the question?
Why ain't Thug his Woody at all?
Well, because if he do anything street related, he go back to jail.
I mean,
question answered right there. Why Young Thug did not diss Lil Woody? What's up, Big Nutter?
Why you was on it together, bro?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Yo, man, how you been, man? How things is? Man, happy Father's Day, bro.
Same to you, bro. Same to you. Everything alright?
Yeah, man, we get it.
Yeah, nutter.
Got pushed in the building.
What y'all boys on?
Oh man, we just doing some reactions and shit, man. Couple clown shit on the board. You know, this ISIS shit, this No Kings protests going down. Things to talk about. Where we at right here? Oh, I was shout out to Petty Queen, man. She had a live went up there. I'll make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to our channel. So Seti Nash calling in 607. Unc says he can't be a Crip after bringing Little Woody to the hood. Took his Crip card.
Stipulation.
It has probation stipulation.
You would have somebody this.
I
have a question.
The same reason why he called Kid Cudi a snitch and then deleted it. He trying to fly up under the radar. He not trying to be on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying.
But the thing was, you knew Woody was a snitch when you took him to the hood.
Hold on. The same reason why he actually judged, could he still be in contact with Gunner and work with Gunner and haven't did it.
But he knew Woody was a snitch before he took him.
No, that's what I'm saying. But bro,
he's clearly not embracing Woody.
He's not embracing Woody, bro.
It's obvious.
He embraced him when he took him to the hood, but he don't embrace it when the people don't embrace
it. Can I say this?
I'm talking about Thug.
Yeah,
Thug ain't about to go at the start witnessing he on state probation.
Can I ask a question?
He can't.
Yes.
So
everyone knows you need a lawyer.
What's your thoughts on that, Nutter? Do you feel that's the reason why Young Thug is kind of being abrasive, getting that Little Woody?
I think Thug kind of know not to play with Woody on some real shit.
This guy said he'll defend, and I have no dog in this.
Yeah, you do.
He'll defend.
No, you do.
Only the no jumper
You
card.
heard me, fam.
No jumper K card. That's your card.
You'll defend Lil Woody to us, right? Like, oh well, Thug this and Thug that, which is basically you saying Lil Woody's not really a snitch. Why didn't you defend him to the OGs?
To the 60s. Woo! Yeah, that's what we're saying. Why you defend him to the 60s? Why you ain't take up for him?
Great question, Brandon.
That don't make sense. It's like you left him out like you brought him out the Cali and left him out the drop.
Because he would never have to issue no public apology if that wasn't wrong with Woody.
Y'all assaulting his character.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. You say you mess with him, but you let the whole California assault his character. You're not even standing up for him. Before you liked him, but now everybody assaults his character, but you ain't taking up for him.
Hey, look, check this out, Today is 610 day. It's bad for him to say the wrong thing right now.
Yes.
But he did it then. If he don't do it, then stand for it. Don't do nothing, then go back and retract it.
Let him respond, because that is a pretty good point.
That's a really good question.
Everybody else.
But you apologizing.
Hold on, let him talk.
Why would you do it and apologize?
Why didn't you defend him?
Then say it anyway.
You a big dude, bro. They ain't gonna beat you up, bro. You a big ass nigga.
What you think?
What's up, fam?
What you think? You think Seti Nash should stand on his 10 and stand with Little Woody? He didn't show up.
What, against the internet? Or just period?
his stance with Lil Woody, him bringing Lil Woody to the hood, knowing that he put out some work, I guess, for him being a rat, but being retracted, and he's saying that he's not a rat.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, let them be. Let them. If they do beat him up, so what?
I'm standing on my shit.
If you do something, then stand for it. If you brought Woody there, then you stay with Woody then.
What people don't know is after that, nigga, I stayed in the hood and we had to do.
No, you lame, man. Your hood pimping you. You can't even.
Hey, man. That nigga 607.
Uncle's on his ass, though.
Yeah, he funny as hell, nigga.
Be real, your hood pimping you. Your hood pimping you. Because they have to pimp you. You ain't got your own mind, gang.
Nah,
come on, gang.
Nah, let him talk, bro. Let him talk.
Come on, I'm gonna stand though. If you take them there, if you take them there, stand on it then. Say, look, I know y'all don't like it, but then I like it then. If they want to DP you, tell them to DP you then. Take the DP for Woody then.
Yeah, why couldn't you
take the DP, right?
Convince the OGs?
No,
that's the question.
What'd you say? What'd you say, please?
Don't listen to nigga, this is politics. It's straight up politics. And regardless to what that nigga like and don't like, if the hood don't like it, he gonna have to slide with the hood and go hang out with that nigga outside of Cali. Yeah, that's what that is. That was hood politics right there. So regardless of what he feel, if he would have stood on it, he probably would have got kicked off the set.
Hell
So
yeah.
don't listen to nigga. Just don't bring a snitch nigga to the hood. Don't bring niggas to the hood, bro. Go hang out with them niggas on your own plate in your own section.
Woody good.
Let him answer.
Even though I don't think Woody snitched.
Oh yeah, you said he snitched. He didn't snitch.
No, Woody lied, bro. He lied, snitch. He lied to everybody. He lied. He just. I don't know if I can't. You didn't get no information from a nigga who lied.
Right.
Just being 100, man. What did they stick on him from Young Thug? Woody didn't do nothing but get up on that stand and lie his ass off. And then he said he was
playing the role.
So I don't know, bro. Like 6ix9ine really snitched versus that nigga. You know, he lied to get himself out of a problem.
Ain't that what you supposed to do? You supposed to lie to him?
You on your own up in there, bro. You gotta do whatever it is you gotta do to get the hell out, bro. And that nigga, he lied his way out.
He may go down in history, nigga.
If anything, they really thought they had some shit, but the evidence that they had, Woody gave them a lie.
So when you said, nah, nigga, I was lying right there. That never.
I was lying right there.
People right there don't. Look them up. Oh shit.
Let him get an answer.
We're for pre and a pre-trial. Let's go.
Why?
Everybody's in agreement. I'm not trying to bring no negative distractions to the set.
But
if you think whatever
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody go off of perception when it comes to some of this content. And the Rolling 60s done got hit with the Ricos, the draws down, and all that other shit is going on right now. They constantly been investigating fucking Rolling 60s ever since I used to live on the west side. And so, knowing that you got this type of position on YouTube as far as your personality or whatnot, why bring that type of attention? You said you want to bring no unnecessary attention. Why bring that today? You already know that's going to hell. And it's the day before the hood day.
Yeah.
When you know the cops, the feds, they all pull up to the hood day. That was irresponsible. That's all I'm saying.
Names of the individuals involved, but they don't give too many specifics of the case. Like, they won't give you the statements And you know, California has a gang problem. We got to be honest about that. So they have written their laws to prevent certain documents from being released. With that being said he knows this. So he's playing on the fact that nobody can get those documents except for him, and trying to use the fact that nobody has those documents to, I guess, as proof that the documents don't exist, but that's not how it works. In reality, we have this incident report that shows that a call was made, arrests were made, you're listed as the victim. If you want to clear your name from that, go get the entire report from the case and cover it like you cover everybody else's case. Don't just get the report, the one page, go ask for a copy of your statement. Show us what they say in response to that. You keep bringing up money and saying, well, I got 10,000 if anybody can produce it. You know that nobody can get it. So you trying to dupe the audience, bro. And I saw somebody tell you that if you wrong, you should admit you wrong. You should probably take that route instead of trying to finesse the listeners, because you're not good at it, which will bring me to my next point. In response to this news clip that I released, by the way, I am the person who originally released that news clip. But in response to that, Seti is saying that he was paid to make this statement. Now, he's saying that it's not a statement because he didn't talk to police. There's no paperwork on it, but it's still a statement. You're listed as a witness. This guy was accused of a murder. This is a real actual crime that happened. And while on the scene, you said, I heard some arguments. Then I heard somebody say he's not a part of this. And then I heard shots. That's a statement, clear as day. Now, saying that you got paid to make that statement is basically saying you were paid to snitch. That's all that amounts to. You saying, hey, I got paid to tell them what I knew about this. He's trying to say that he was nowhere near the scene and that somebody just paid him to come on the scene and say that, but that's a crime. So why he would be admitting to that, or, you know, saying that and putting that out there like that, makes no sense to me. But that's the excuse he's trying to use. Sounds to me like being a paid informant, but
What you say?
That shit a lie, bro.
putting that out there like that makes no sense to me. But that's the excuse he's trying to use. Sounds to me like being a paid informant, but however you want to word it, that's on you. Just listen to him, though. This is like the worst explanation ever. He literally admitting to being a paid informant, but
we're gonna stop it right there, man. We had did a
them people ain't pay
that.
him for that shit, bro. He's lying, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe that. He said he knew the reporter, though. The reporter was his friend. I heard him say that.
That don't mean that his friend got him paid for doing that. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I still feel that that's irresponsible. I'm not saying shit. And usually when somebody talk on the news, they be like, don't put my face on camera and disguise my voice. Not that one. Hey, we got Gigi, Ruth Cannon's strange wife, speaking on this incident between him getting stabbed in lockup, federal lockup.
Cap.
Saying
he got cut for real,
lying and all that. I think it said five Hispanics stabbed him in the back in the midst of this riot and protest. Wow. Him and her. Clown.
Lion Loose and Beef Curtain Sharice was going to backpedal. Their lies were being exposed, per usual, by Big Gigi, not the little one. So now Loose Cannon has miraculously got out of the infirmary and he is alive and well. So they have made a video, and let's hear what these two Lion Loose lips have to say about, you know, let's see what they got to say. Let's hear what the news story is. Let's hear y'all. Listen.
Or now. To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
So I'm recording the call so that we can do the content to let people know what's going on, what happened. There's a lot of chatter on the internet with, obviously the first gentleman talking about you getting stabbed by the, Hispanics, and the second person, saying that you got sliced and it wasn't as bad, but you were medically seen and then put in a hole. So can you please just let people know what's going on so that we can clear the air?
They have the whole facility locked down, and just because the Hispanics feel in a certain type of way, they brought out the reps to come and talk to them to make sure that it don't translate from outside to in here. Things got heated, and then when things got heated or whatever, it was an altercation. Though what they did was call it a cooling off period. It wasn't. Okay, so before it's child time. So when the child time come, everybody grab their bowls and spoons and stuff like that when they come down to lock it and put the stuff that's in the trays in the thing. So somebody had a spoon, fork thing in their hand when they got taken off on. I took off on one, turned around, took off on the other, whatever, took off on another. And then somebody, had the fork in their hand, and when they was swinging, it hit me. But it was.
So wait a minute, y'all. So wait a minute. There was an altercation, and didn't I tell you that Luce was going to say that? I told you Luce something was gonna happen. He was gonna backtrack, and it was gonna come out that he stabbed himself. He sharpened his toothbrush. He said a fork hit him. Okay, he got hit with the fork. So he was in infirmary and couldn't contact anybody for 40 days and 40 nights because a fork hit him. Are you guys listening to this? I cannot. Let's continue.
Like no life or death thing or anything like that. Everybody else is locked up. But when everybody else is locked up, things basically just everybody assume what happened because everybody locked down. So it's chatter. Everybody talking, everybody gossip like hoes. So by the time it got to you, somebody had a whole different story. And then Mr.ILL cleared it up, I guess, with you, right?
He said you be slashed with the you didn't get stabbed, but obviously the first call I got was that you got stabbed and you were taken to get seen by medical. So obviously that that got me a little worried, and not little, a whole lot worried, absolutely. But it spreaded the wrong.
Wait a minute, Miss Beef Curtains. Didn't you say that the jail is gonna notify you because you're on the emergency contact? Do you guys see how she just lies? She is a habitual liar. Like, I just cannot make this up. She lies for absolutely no reason. So Miss Beef Curtains, Miss Cherise Mills went on the internet, okay, not called by the jail, okay. She goes on to put in the caption, which is now deleted or changed. She put 5 Mexicans stabbed Luce Cannon. She knew damn well what she was doing. She knew that she thought that it was going to catch wildfire because of what Hispanics are already dealing with right now. So her and Luce came up with this scam thinking like, hey, they're already suffering. Everybody's talking about it. Now's a good time for us to make up this play so we can try to go viral. That's what these two goofballs, lying, manipulating people thought was going to happen. But they didn't anticipate one thing. They didn't anticipate Big Gigi getting a hold of it before anybody else can and actually confirming it. Yeah, because I am the wife, the real wife, girl, which is how I found out it wasn't true and exposed you two for the liars that you are before your lie could even get on.
Don't mix pink salt and ice with these 3 ingredients unless you're ready to watch your pants start falling off in just days. My husband begged me to stop doing.
Boy been lying. Yeah, that nigga been lying. We knew it was a lie as soon as I heard about the shit. Some people ran with the story. That's bullshit.
Lucy's handler. Not only did he hear Porky make that statement, but he also heard Lucy make that statement. This is Porky's pattern. Caught in a lie, deny the lie, rewrite the lie, play the victim. And now he's taking it even further, saying Lucy infiltrated him to drag him into crimes that Lucy was committing. He went from I'm his handler to he tricked me. It's ridiculous. But we have to be repetitive, because if we don't keep pressing play on the truth, the lie becomes the new reality.
He started to come with the fuck the whack campaign. He ran content. He don't know who he think is his people ain't his people.
Whack, do you think he's working with the FBI, the ATF,
Oh,
or
that's
the
a
DEA?
fact. I'm telling you this straight up.
Which one?
That nigga's working with
FBI,
the police.
ATF, DEA, or maybe it's Homeland Security?
He's working with the police. Tell that nigga this. I bet this, because my drive is coming. And when it get here, it's over with. That got a handler. Molly Mall told me. Molly Mall told me. Molly Mall told me. Whack, when it was around me and I was fighting my Fed case, he FaceTime a Fed and said, Molly, this is a dude I fuck with the Feds. Give him something.
Wait, who do you think is his handler? Who's his handler?
Well, I mean, I can't tell you who the fuck his handler is. I just know he got a federal handler. Well, I mean, I can't tell you who the fuck his handler is. I just know he got a federal handler.
I was watching some. I don't even know. You ever hear this page, Scandalous, but whatever. They were trying to say you his handler. They were trying to say you his handler.
Yes, I said Porky was his handler. And I said it because Porky himself said it. Luce said it too. This isn't speculation. This isn't gossip. They both confirmed it, with their own words. And I know many of you have already seen the clips, but we're going to play them again, because we've got new subscribers tuning in every day who might not know the full story. Academics, you've got to start holding CS2 back accountable. Stop giving him a pass. Tell him to own what he said,
Scandalous.
because he did say it.
You have to make it.
But I already know what the response will be. Oh, we're just playing around online. It's just entertainment.
They were trying to say you his handler.
Come on, that don't even make sense. Fuck we talking. Come on, man. Talk to me right, bro. I'm his handler. Fuck out of here. I'm his handler. Fuck out of here. I'm his handler. Fuck out of here. Chuck, we all have a handler.
Stop it, Whack.
You do? I got a handler. I'm Luce's handler.
Hey, my handler tried to throw.
I got a handler. My handler, yo, Chuck. We all got handlers, Chuck. Chuck, we all have a handler.
Stop it, Whack.
You do? I got a handler. I'm Luce's handler. I'm Luce's handler. I'm Luce's handler.
Hey, my handler tried to throw.
I got a handler. My handler, yo, Chuck.
I didn't
6 months
know
ago,
that was a handler.
6 months ago, my handler, you ain't noticed, I done bagged up off the app about 50%. Yeah. Cause my handler said, Whack, contract about to close, time to start shutting that down. My handler told me that.
Who your handler, Orange?
See, a handler ain't gotta be.
Hey, that's the real Bimmy or that's somebody trolling?
What?
That's Bimmy. I already said my invite.
Oh, Bimmy, yeah, Bimmy. I told Bimmy to pull up.
Listen, a handler don't gotta be like, you know.
Yo, Bimmy, you gotta accept the invite.
You know, like Lou, man, if I wasn't in this crazy year, this would have been on some other.
Man, I do be on the other. You just be stopping me. Man, I do be on the other. You just be stopping me. Man, I do be on the other. You just be stopping me.
Yeah, the handler is a motherfucker that you will listen to because you respect them and you know they got your best interest at heart. Dior has Kevin's best interest at heart, right? I got Lou's best interest at heart. I got Lou's best interest at heart. I got Lou's best interest at heart, bro. I'm his handler. Fuck out of here.
Yo, there is some conspiracy page, like they talk with a fake voice, and I was listening to them like,
I don't do conspiracies, bro. I don't do the aliens.
So you just heard it for yourself. Whack trying to rewrite history once again. Now he's claiming he wasn't Lucy's handler. And according to him, DJ Academics is crazy for even asking that question. Porky is Lucy's handler, and everybody knows that. It's not a theory. Both of them admitted it. They've said it on record multiple times. And if you still had doubts, just look at what happened last year. Lucy didn't even show up to his own hood day because his handler, CS2 Back, told him not to go.
Wack, give everybody your observation. Dude, because Wack called it earlier, hours before that. Wack, tell everybody what you told me.
The new wiretap is IG Live. If you're a cooperant and you're working with them, that person's phone can be utilized as a way of probable cause because he's documented. No different than a nigga on the wiretap and they listening outside, they listening, they come in, right? So I told Luce, I say, Luce,
you know some of that
dude
shit,
gonna
right?
fuck around and be somewhere. Y'all know the rules. Nigga ain't supposed to go live in these situations because your enemy's trying to find where y'all at because it's easy. It's a crowd of niggas. All you gotta do is get out. You're gonna hit some police trying to find out all that. If the nigga get over there, he gonna fake like he don't know no better. And he gonna turn that phone on and the spot gonna get hot. Stay your ass in the house. Stay your ass in the house. Stay your ass in the house.
This right here proves Porky knew Lucy wasn't really from 60s. I mean, think about it. Imagine telling a real Rollins 60s member he can't go to his own hood day. That alone tells you everything you need to know, but that's not even the craziest part. The real point is how hard Porky was protecting him back then. This is the same CS2 Back who went out of his way to appear on Demon Times podcast, just to explain why Lucy didn't show up to his hood day. Porky already knew Lucy wasn't from 60s, and he was trying to control the damage. Now fast forward to today, Porky is now saying that Lucy has had a federal handler all along. Back.
You already know who I am, cuz. We the most notorious. We the most hated.
Do not come infiltrate. Let's have it.
Get your head beat.
If people want to be a doctor or a nurse, I want to be a mortician.
Poncho the pop star.
She gonna get some money, y'all. She gonna be a mortician. She around all the homies that she gonna be, laying to rest and shit. Beautying up their coffin, corpses and shit.
What are y'all looking for? Everything.
It's bubbling. You are now rocking with the Rolling 60s, historic quality antique.
Reaction, y'all. Make sure y'all go to Star Quality. Man. Subscribe, hit that like button.
On the streets, where history runs deep and loyalty runs deeper, there's a story that's rarely told from the inside out. This is the notorious Rolling 60s, one of the most influential Crip sets to ever emerge out of South Central Los Angeles. DJ Outlaw takes us deep into the heart of the neighborhood on the official 60s Hood Day. This ain't Hollywood. This is real life, real people, and a real raw and unfiltered look at what it means to rep the 6-0 in 2025.
You don't need no local type in the neighborhood from Atlanta. Y'all out here in the Ville with it. On Hood. Hey, where we going? Where we going? Hood, we going to the Ville. Well, don't go. Especially by the town. On Hood. Tell them where we at. Oh, we in the 60s right now. In back of the Ville. Make bud.
Brahma Bullet of the West because I do it the best. You are now rocking with the Rolling 60s, the Star Quality ENT. Let's get it. Yeah, you know I go. Boy, you know, man. Get your head down. Westside neighborhood. Get your head beat. Yeah. We wasn't bringing y'all to the hood until it was cracking on 60 Crib to show y'all how the real 60s do. On road, real ones. On hood crib, yeah. Where the at? Where your homies at? To the next. Where the Vegas? I thought they was coming. On 60, that's what I'm talking about, cuz. But they still turned up though. They still turned up. Come to the hood. On 60, what?
Ladybug, Tramp Snoopers and all that. Ladybug, baby serve back there.
Yeah, go ahead, cuz. I'm gonna let cuz do his thing on hood. Yeah. What we out here doing today? On 60, today the S day though, cuz. On hood, the notorious 60 day. What y'all call hood days, I say S day. We got our own day, cuz S day on 60 Crib. And it's on a Tuesday. On hood, you feel me? Cuz Nino Blue on hood, my little out here from Atlanta, my little cousin on hood. Got my brother, cuz Poncho the Great on 60.
Poncho the pop star. I told y'all 25 gonna be a good year. They like the right down hood. We out here getting busy, which they call the Bills. V-Dub for my infant looks out here on hood. We getting busy, man. Putting the map on the right way. Can you, cuz you from 60? Oh, 60. Hood. There it is. There it is.
Bro, 60. You already know who I am, cuz.
Cuz is, yeah.
Get a scratch, yo.
Cuz is this right here. See that right there?
Yeah.
Number 5.
Free baby Bob. Free baby Bob.
Free baby Bob on 60 Crib.
Right, no, take Lucy in his name.
Free all the lows.
Free all the lows. Lady Crazy, I'm having 10 days to the hood. I know my hood.
60 Crib. 60
Get your head beat.
60, get your head.
Yeah, all up from the front of the hill.
I'm from 60, so I don't give a. You already know what it is. Lady Crazy, I'm banging the line every day, all day. Period. Every 6 times 10.
Homies be out here dancing. You all do music to them. It's so crazy. You all go crazy because this shit does like hanging music out.
What makes this day like so important to you?
60 is just the wake up for the whole, all of us to be together on one accord. 60, you know, everyday lives, kids, jobs, rap career, out of town, business owners on 60. Time every day to be together all the time. I'll be up here a lot, but this is to get everybody together on hood collectively, on hood, get our issues out the way on 60 for the rest of the year, cause we can further the program on hood. Nobody bigger than this program. Nobody, not me, not nobody. On 60, you know what I'm saying? For real. When I talk to people
on hood, like on Brian. You couldn't walk down Brian's like.
I've been doing that.
Oh, nobody care about how you been doing it. So what's up?
I got it right way.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see it.
I got that exclusive.
Hey, I don't think they know about these though. I don't think they know about these. Yeah, what they stand for though. What the PF stand for though. What the PF stand for though.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, all right.
What is that for?
We got Lady Crazy.
Lady Crazy.
We got Poodle. I'm pretty sure you got him. If you come on downtown, we got a whole lot of other more critics, you feel me? We gotta get to know all the members. We gotta get to know all the members. We got Spank, that's an OG, a young OG. Dog, Raps, and all that. We got Lady S-Born right here. She just got off a level 4. I didn't want my time to be with her. That's her. Yeah.
Free now, rolling
free now. We was screaming free her, but she's free now. Just home. You feel me? Y'all get the rag, get that.
Real general was out here, baby.
How was your experience while you was down?
It was cool. I don't regret it. That's why I learned everything that I know for prison, baby. Walking around in a circle, you know.
She made me a noodle or two, a burrito and all that. She was cooking for me, doing my hair. You know, we was in that thing, doing it up, like, you feel me? How was it for you as a female growing up in the hood?
I'm a thug. From this about 11, gang banging, sliding. It is what it is. The trenches. I'm telling you. Brian Hurst painting it out here.
We got our best friend right there, Lady AD.
Yes, hey, get my lighter.
Oh yeah, that's the general of the hood. You want to get her.
What's going on? What's your name? Introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Boobop the General, 80 the low, and gas up, all gas, no brakes.
How was it for you growing up out here as a kid?
As a kid, it was normal. I grew up playing basketball, volleyball, baseball. I was a sports fanatic, so I just blended in real good.
What makes today such an important day for y'all?
Thinking about the people that's not here. You know, I got a lot of loved ones, a lot of friends and family that's not here. And what keeps me motivated to continue to go on is because I know my people that used to be here want a better, circumstance for me. So I keep it rolling, and I get up every day, and I make it happen. No matter what the situation is, I'm gonna get up and keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I appreciate it.
All right. Right here we got all our little YNs. We got a whole lot of YNs right there.
These the YNs? What's good with gang?
Yeah, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers. Y'all go check that out, man. That's Star Quality Entertainment. Oh yeah.
All the shit. He was just a fed. Follow. Who that? Suge like Slut.
That's Suge's son. Dude Sims. Damu Kiway Conversations. Make sure y'all go over there, light it up, hit the like button, like, comment, and subscribe. It's off with discretion, TV.
So yeah, we got the music, we got the beats up there, all at the poll, 100%. West Big T, what up? So on the poll, the question was, did Suge bang pork bust wife? 96%. 96% of y'all believe he ain't cat. He done knocked down the man's wife. He said he done had them all before he had them.
Reggie White's.
So we been getting Suge's son, man. He spoke up on it. Oh man, he said CS2 back was a rat that was sent to be up under his daddy. Same shit I've been told y'all. Let's go though.
This is SB the GOAT. LOX, keep shining and grinding.
And you can bring in the character, man.
Let's hit that like button.
Yeah, man. Cap is my godmom. So like, yeah, it was a real family at Death Row compared to what Bad Boy they went through. It seemed like it was a lot of insecurities and abuse.
Now, let's talk. There's a few characters, man. I mean, we don't know, but it just seems like your dad got some like frenemies. You know what I'm saying? It's like three names that pop up: David Kenner, Reggie White, and Wack 100. What's up with these three people, man? Let's start with David Kenner.
Well, I'm gonna just be quick with it. Like David Kenner was a lawyer. You know, that's a good friend of me, whatever you want to say. Reggie White, a childhood friend that grew up with my dad, you know, in the same neighborhood. Wack 100, I just don't consider him as a huge contender. You know, he came in after Death Row fell, and I believe that he was just more of an informant that was working with the feds to bring my father down. And there was nothing on my father to bring down.
Sheesh.
Damn.
That's crazy. Play that back, y'all.
Say, Reggie White, a childhood friend that grew up with my dad, you know, in the same neighborhood. Wack 100, I just don't consider him as a huge contender. You know, he came in after Death Row fell, and I believe that he was just more of an informant that was working with the feds to bring my father down. And there was nothing on my father to bring down, other than like all the shit.
He was just a fed following my father to bring him down. Ooh, shit.
Death Row fell, and I believe that he was just more of an informant that was working with the feds to bring my father down. And there was nothing on my father to bring down, other than.
Damn. Do y'all know the implication? He started off on CS2 back off the top. You know what I'm saying? Salute Deuce M. That's a smart young man. Nigga, that nigga said this nigga was sick to take my daddy down, but he couldn't do it.
Then like all the shit that my dad went through, it was just him falling. It wasn't him doing anything illegal. So
you feel allegedly Wack was an informant to bring Death Row down?
Yeah. because it just makes sense as I get older. And like, he only came around. I don't really know why. I know David. David was cool. He was family. You know, he took my mom and I to USC games when I was a kid. Gave me my first Suge chain. He bought me like when I was like a 2-year-old kid. Reggie was always around. You know, at the Death Row stuff. It wasn't always beef. You know what I'm saying? Him and my dad, they were just childhood friends that just end up becoming mad at each other. And maybe my dad was his bully. You know what I'm saying? He used to call him pork butt and stuff like that. I don't really know. I'm the son. I'm overhearing these things. Wack, I just can't really say too much. When I see Wack as a kid, Wack had braids. You know.
He said his dad used to bully Reggie and call him pork butt.
I'm saying he bald now, and I'm like, I don't know, man. All these dudes that got something bad to say about my dad is either they was a friend or something like that, and something didn't go their way, and now they use that. Either my dad probably punked them or something to the point where they got to get revenge on them. And usually, my dad probably messed with their kid, like wife or something like that. That's like Reggie. Like that's a known thing. My dad messed with his wife, and then that messed up a friendship. Same thing with Suge and Dre. You know what I'm saying?
So your dad messed with Reggie like wife?
Yeah.
Ex-wife or friend?
I think ex-wife. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I just know it wasn't a secret. I'm like, Pops, you gotta stop doing that. As I got older, I'm a man now. I'm like, hey, you wrong, Suge. You wildin', bro. Like,
that nigga said he had to tell his dad, "Come on, Pops, you wildin' now." This nigga dad took down Reggie Wright Jr.'s wife. Didn't confirm whether that was his current or a past wife. Hey, his gloves off right now. Suge got his young son out here jabbing at Reggie Wright Jr. Oh, I'm just here with my popcorn.
You smacking everything that move, bro. Like the fish start moving when you go to people's houses, bro. Like, better chill.
On a side note, who's the most randomest like friend of your father's? Like nobody would expect. It's like your dad's homie. Like you just see pop up and it's like, damn, that's some random shit.
Man, Kingstþ, that's a really hard question because I wasn't too sure who was his friend for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, in this industry. But I could say maybe I don't know. As I got older, I realized a lot of people was cool. Like probably MC Hammer was cool. Treach from Naughty by Nature. He was cool.
Definitely Treach.
Treach. My bad. Treach. My bad. I ain't trying to mess up their names. Petey Pablo was a funny one to me because during that time I was like, oh, I know that rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I don't know, man. Them rappers are old.
Oh. So now, what is your thoughts on Snoop Dogg owning Death Row, the new Death Row? Like,
well, not new Death Row.
Harvard, Connecticut. What up?
I think I spoke with Lauren LaRosa from when she was working at TMZ. She has the Breakfast Club now. I spoke to her about that. I said it was a win for the West Coast. So he acquired it in 2020. I'm like, TMZ called me. They're like, how you feel, Suge? Are you punching the air or anything like that? No, I'm not punching the air. My dad ain't punching the air. It's a win for the West Coast. That's incredible news.
The plug for the police.
Only thing I didn't like was that nothing happened. And it was just like, dude, you got all these rappers out here. You got all these people who out here need jobs or whatever. I don't need a job, but I'm like, bro, I would be a great contender because I know I brought it back to life. I started the merchandise with it. My pop-up shop was bigger than his. He was trying to do it. And I'm like, bro. And the reason why I knew everything is because it was under Entertainment One. My TV show was under Entertainment One. I knew everything about what was going on. I invited the producers. I invited everybody. They came to my pop-up shop like, wow, sure, this is on the corner of Melrose and Fairfax. Like, damn, yeah, it was costing me $20,000 a month. Like, I made some bread. Like, it was real. And when they acquired it in 2020, because that was in 2019, they acquired it in 2020. And I'm like, okay, well, what's up with the music? What you gonna do? And he didn't do anything with it. You know, he brought a guy from Def Jam because he was working at Def Jam. And he brought a guy from Def Jam to make it sound like Marvin Gaye. And it's like, I don't think that was a smart thing to do. I'm not hating, but it's just like, dude, you have all of these rappers that are like killing it in the industry. And I think you're just out of tune. So he kept wanting to stay safe with R&B when Death Row was like rap, boogie music. And then like you had heavy hitters. You had like rappers like Draco the Ruler coming out, killing it, like out here big, doing it big. You had RJ doing it big. 03 Greedo. That's like a new wave generation of people who was doing it. And then next thing you know, Suge's not interacting with the music. It's the politics of it. And it's like,
You got a point. You got a point. He did nothing with Death Row.
Since he brought that bitch, he ain't doing shit with that motherfucker.
Supposed to be releasing, I think he's releasing another project or release some type of visual project. But
you think he just brought the name just to fuck with Suge?
Maybe. I think so. Could be. I don't know. Like he's saying though, like you know, I see younger generation and shit. You know, like they ain't listening to them old rappers. They're listening to that shit. So
yeah.
He named a few rappers that's, you know, that would have had a good you know, look on their career with if
you should have signed Snoopy.
I think he tried to sign Snoopy, but when that shit came out about him being a snitch or whatever, I think that tarnished his him being signed, you know, because he did put the chain on him and made a spectacle of it. Just didn't fall through. But we got with Reggie White, Suge called Pork Butt. Then you get the former Compton mayor Omar Bradley locked up.
A car that was in Reggie's name. No one has ever managed to shoot a single shot at Reggie himself. He's been a suspect in multiple murders, including 2 of the highest profile murders in the history of the United States. Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace. Not only has he been a suspect in these murders, he's managed to be an informant at the exact same time, for the exact same crime. This is the man responsible for CS2 back.
Okay, so that's that. For those of y'all that want to, you know, we just try to give y'all information on current events that's going on, and I think Phil did a great job. Before we get into the Reggie and the Phil and Reggie Van Phil snitch and all of that, and all of this, we'll try to take some more decent and mature questions from Phil while we got somebody that really knows this stuff with Don. We'd like to deal with them and ask them questions, and then we can deal with all you trolls.
You know what? I want to clear one thing up though really quickly. Actually, a couple things up, real simple. Okay. First of all, Russ Poole was a 137 confidential informant of mine at the FBI.
Okay.
Without question. Okay, I can speak about that because he's no longer with us. He passed away I think in like 2015. It's a standard practice of the FBI, and it's one of the reasons why we oftentimes have very good relationships with informants, and people feel comfortable and safe coming to talk to us and provide information, is because back in the day, there were 2 kinds of sources. One was a 270 source. That was a qualification, and that's somebody that has something that they're trying to work off. Let's say, I arrested a guy on drug trafficking or bank robbery or whatever the case may be, and he now realizes he's up shit creek and he wants to cooperate. and he's willing to testify. That would be a mandatory requirement for him to be opened up as a 270 source. He has to be willing to testify. Okay, that's somebody that can get disclosed to the court, and we will put him up on a witness stand if we have to have him testify in a trial. The other kind of source is what they call a 137. That is somebody that we will not disclose. We would not disclose that to a judge, and we keep that very private and don't use their name in reports.
Dentures versus Nuvia's permanent teeth in only 24 hours.
Do you think you could break these?
But we basically, we treat them the same in terms of when we get information from them, we do our due diligence, we corroborate things, because you never know if somebody's trying to cooperate just to kind of hurt a competitor or another company or get back at somebody. But Russ Poole is a 137. Now, I can't say anything about you, Reggie, because I respect you and I respected the relationship that we had. But if you want to explain to the people if you had any type of relationship with the FBI, that's going to be on you. And I can either agree or disagree.
Okay, and I'll explain it. The only FBI agent that I ever remember meeting with was a gentleman by the name of Dan McMullen. And that was in 97, about 96 or 97. Him and they were partners. And that was
who else? Who else did you say?
Well, I said John. He was an ATF agent.
Okay. What other, have you ever had any other type of relationship with the FBI?
With one other gentleman, and I think his name was LJ. And that's when I brought a lady friend of Suge Knight's, I'll say that, down to meet with him regarding some activity that's going on in Vegas at the nightclub.
Okay. Do you mind if I tell your audience my relationship with LJ Connolly?
Okay. Okay.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah. You said y'all were partners.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We were partners.
Okay.
Now, are you cool with me talking about any type of what you're just speaking about right now about meeting with LJ? Okay. I just want to make sure you're cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I have met you several times. I was always with LJ. We were partners.
And when you say several times, how many times, and where was that at? I was at the FBI, and that was...
No, it was in different areas of Compton. I met your father. We
met my father. I have never met with you. Go ahead.
Okay. You have met with me. It is documented. You were very helpful, very cooperating. You provided a lot of good information. We did several different operations, including I think we even talked about it a few weeks ago about the information that you provided that No, it was in different areas of Compton. I've met your father. We met
my father. I have never met with you. Go ahead.
Okay. You have met with me. It is documented. You were very helpful, very cooperating. You provided a lot of good information. We did several different operations, including I think we even talked about it a few weeks ago about the information that you provided that
you said over to Vegas. You said something, not the Vegas thing, because you said something about a raid where Suge Knight got arrested or got raided.
Separate. That's something totally separate.
What other operation then? Tell me the other operation.
The information you provide.
Go ahead.
No, here's the thing.
You gotta be. Only other time I met with LJ was about some school fires. Only other time I met with LJ was about some school fires. Only other time I met with LJ was about some school fires.
Okay. I put it this way. I mean, that's not. I don't think we want to go down.
We do. We want to go down that road.
Yes.
We do want to go down the road. We do want to go down the road. We do want to go down the road.
I want to go because I want to hear where you took. Because I almost got some amnesia or something, or you got me mixed up with somebody else.
I'm not. No, honest to God, I'm not. And okay. Please. You provided information, and we follow people. They took us to Vegas. You provided us information regarding God, what was his name? Percy? I'm trying to think if that was his first name or last name, about some contracts that were going on in Compton, because
you here Omar Belly. That's what was school fires.
Okay.
The school fires.
Let him finish, Reggie, and then you talk.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah,
but we met
here Omar Bradley.
Correct.
Okay, well I'll tell you, I steal my stuff when he tried to hire or give some money for a security contract regarding school fires, and was going to try to set up a guy that had sued me that I was trying to get. His name was Leo something, and they were trying to get me to bribe or to give them some kickback. Omar Bradley said some kickback for a school contract, and that's what I'll talk to LJ about. When he tried to hire or give some money for a security contract regarding school fires, and was going to try to set up a guy that had sued me that I was trying to get. His name was Leo something, and they were trying to get me to bribe or to give them some kickback. Omar Bradley said some kickback.
It has been something that people was setting people up in Compton, from what I could see.
I was very shocked that the United States government had entered into that community and spent so many years with such intensity trying to corrupt public officials. And I know from their point of view, it was a sting operation. It was designed to see if public officials would accept bribes, and they don't see themselves as corrupting people, but I thought they went really overboard in that case, and I was quite offended by it.
They were harassing us. Our phones were being tapped. They were following us. They were sending various informants.
Omar Bradley and I were invited to a dinner, and we went to the dinner. And when we went to the dinner, they had some people there, and my own cousin, Reverend Fisher. It was supposed to be a dinner for him. So we went to the dinner to celebrate with him. And they had people in there. They had a white businessman and another white man I didn't even know. And I didn't know him until I went to the grand jury, and I saw that he was an FBI man.
For a school contract, and that's what I'll talk to LJ about.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
Let me tell you why we have Spectrum. I'm on a video chat. Melissa's live streaming with her audience. The kids are on their phone streaming while gaming. What screen are you paying attention to?
What was the Vegas thing? Was that about the nightclub?
Huh?
Was the Vegas thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That was some other information that we got through Reggie and some other people in Compton that it involved the same people that were involved in what you're talking about with Mayor Bradley and some of the other players there. And yeah, so we did a nice fun operation, and it took us to Vegas. And
well, I don't know what y'all did, but I know.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the easiest way to explain it is because this is where I want to be careful. When somebody provides this information, whether it be a source or somebody that just is a citizen that just feels like they're doing the right thing, we don't tell those people like updates or tell them, okay.
I was trying to get Omar locked up. He had got rid of the Compton Police Department illegally.
When you was mayor, I know some people was upset when you got rid of the Compton Police Department. Is that something you would have changed or go back on?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't, being that the top number 1 and 2 guys, Lee Bach and Paul Tanaka, was involved in a lot of corruptions. I mean, they had gangs over there in LA.
They had gangs in the Compton PD.
Okay, well,
But here's the deal. Under the Compton PD. Now, I was the mayor for this, so
that's why
I don't have to dream any of this up.
Right.
We were doing 135 murders a year. When the sheriff came, it dropped down to to 27 murders.
Oh, okay.
It went down to 1 year where there was only 13 murders. Now, I, being a mayor and being somebody who understood the hood, I understood at some point we got to make a decision, and the decision was simply this. Do we want 135 murders a year and keep a black police department? Or do we want 27 murders a year and have a police department that is not necessarily black? And the reason why the murders, in my opinion, were so rampant under the Compton PD is because they were involved in some of it. And the reason why the murders, in my opinion, were so rampant under the Compton PD is because they were involved in some of it.
All right. It was this dude, it's this guy named Little Rod, Roderick Reed.
Salute, Pat.
And George. They had this boy named Vincent Buchanan, who was V-Dog. He got killed in Compton, tortured, dropped off, handcuffed, dropped off on Central in front of the cemetery. They were real tight with him. He was, a real active, cool, Fruitown Paru too. V-Dog, Vincent Buchanan. She was in prison when this incident happened. 98, 99, I don't know when it happened. Now word is, okay, police kidnapped him. When guys wear police jackets and stuff like that, he's handcuffed. So who's number one suspect when you hear police in Compton, handcuffed? Reggie Jr.
The people that they knew.
It ain't funny, but damn, yeah.
The people that they knew were committing the murders.
He was out there bashing us, and I knew he was dirty, and I was trying to get Omar locked up.
Reggie and Paradin were close. The Wrights funded his mayoral campaign with money they stole from Suge Knight's Death Row Records, and also then funded the targeting of Omar Bradley to put him in prison for paying for a dinner on his credit card. Payback for shutting down the Compton PD. Yeah, I don't know. Reggie was close with a lot of people there. I don't know if it was Paradin too much, but I do know, he was very close with with the chief, at that time, and Huey. So they were best of friends, Yeah, and and I do feel Omar Bradley did have a vendetta against Compton PD for joining forces with the feds to hook him up and file a case against him and go to prison for that. But I heard he got it expunged, got it erased from his record. I don't, it's all water under the bridge.
I was trying to get Omar locked up.
I lost everything that I owned, my home, all of my personal belongings are gone. I'm destitute. I have nothing. No home, nothing. No car. I have nothing. And when people have the capacity and the ability to reach out and take you from your family and strip you from your dignity and take everything from you but your God.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next investor webinar.
These are very powerful people. And I'm afraid of them. I don't fear them, but I'm afraid of what they'll do if I talk too much.
He had got rid of the Compton Police Department illegally.
This is how disgusting Reggie Wright Jr. is. He just said he was trying to get Omar locked up because he illegally got rid of the Compton PD. Omar Bradley just said that under the Compton PD there were 137 murders a year, but under the sheriffs it dropped to 27. For some reason that made Reggie want Omar locked up. This shows that black and Hispanics being murdered in the city of Compton was something that Reggie Wright enjoyed. 137 murders in a 10 square mile radius under the Wright crime family Compton PD. A cabal of crooked cops. You guys don't ever forget that this is who CS2 back brings to Clubhouse with him. This is who brought him into the music industry.
You shouldn't make jokes about Reggie Wright. Why do most other niggas don't make jokes and fuck with Reggie Wright? Why do most other niggas don't make jokes and fuck with Reggie Wright?
He was out there bashing us, and I knew he was dirty, and I was trying to get Omar locked up. And I was trying to get Omar locked up. And I was trying to get Omar locked up.
Because let me tell y'all something. Ain't nothing worse than a dirty cop. And he's you think a snitch is low. You got a cat parading around in your neighborhood. He in a car you paying for, burning up gas your mom and daddy buying, rolling around, throwing you up against the hood. But guess what? When he get done, he going to cop or he going to blow. Feel me? He in the same game you in. Right. You go to the pen, he get a medal. But he getting paid. And everybody know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say no names. Right. They finally busted the people that I was talking about.
A multi-state drug ring with ties to multiple gangs and a Mexican cartel busted up in Memphis.
We're talking about 22 people were indicted this morning. The charges, and there are plenty of them, include drugs and money laundering.
Police confiscated more than 46 pounds of drugs. We have also learned the bust netted members of both the Grape Street Crips and the Petterol Mafia gangs.
Fox 13's chief investigative reporter Jim Spiewak live downtown. And Jim, this investigation just didn't happen overnight.
It certainly did not. This has been going on since at least 2014. We learned here in the federal building behind me a little earlier today. Fast forward to today, we now know 22 people have been indicted. 16 of those people we know live right here in the Mid-South. Federal prosecutors are accusing 22 gang members of shipping money through the mail from Memphis, 1,800 miles away to Los Angeles, California. Prosecutors go on to allege meth, heroin, cocaine, pills, and pot were all sent back to be sold here. It's a case acting U.S. Attorney Larry Lorenzi calls unusual.
The drugs that were sent to Memphis was a smorgasbord of drugs.
Investigators say 17 of the people are members of the Memphis Petterol Mafia, a local street gang that sells several kinds of drugs. The investigation started years ago when police found out gangs were selling drugs around the Bella Vista apartments. The investigation picked off at least one top-level OG.
It has stopped the pipeline where drugs freely flowed between California and Memphis.
Also indicted was Eric Avendado, who investigators say is connected to a Mexican cartel, but would not say which one.
They are using a variety of ways to move the drugs into Memphis.
I asked Lorenzi if an informant was used to help crack the years-long case.
We can't speak to the actual facts of the case or the actual techniques that were used to investigate. Good question, though.
What Lorenzi did say is that an alleged dangerous drug pipeline here in Memphis is now busted up. And 5 of those people named in the indictment we found out live in California. And an interesting takeaway, on Monday of this week, I reported on an indictment, a federal indictment, where drugs were allegedly sent between Memphis and California. I asked investigators if these two cases are related. They told me they are not. I'm reporting live downtown in...
Protest out there.
Hey, fuck you! Shut the fuck up! Hey, go to hell! Get the fuck out of here! Black Lives Matter!
gotta step back.
Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets?
We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better... Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just moved here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families. Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars? Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey. If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed, if you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell. And I will see you there, babes.
She's evil. I hope y'all realizing, because
everyone knows you need a lawyer after a car accident and injury. But what if I told you there's a better way? One,
when they're communicating this and when they jump on their phone and they start to have these conversations with y'all, they don't realize that they're actually telling on themselves and they're giving us reason to not support them. And more importantly, I want people
Y'all go to Anton Daniels in his life button. Subscribe to his channel.
to feel ashamed. I want people, black people that's out there protesting on behalf of women like this, white people that are out there protesting on behalf of women like this, other legal migrants that came over and love this country. They don't care about what we got going on over here. They don't care about our culture. They don't care about what our standards are. They are going to do what they want to do. And one of the reasons is because they truly, even though they come from a third world country, as far as I'm concerned, even though they come from a less than ideal environment, even though they come from a space that is actually horrible when it comes to the cartel and the culture and all of this stuff, they feel like they're better than you. They feel like they're better than us. They feel like they're better than America. They just look at us as an economic opportunity. They're not looking to contribute. They're not looking to figure out how it is that they can learn the language. They're not looking to adjust. She just, out of her own mouth, told you, listen, we don't really fuck with y'all like that. The only thing that we here for is money. And so she tried to cook as though she was like, yo, listen, it's not that we really need you. It's really that we taking advantage of you. And this is what we really think about your country. And so when y'all out there sympathizing and trying to figure out how you can accommodate these people, you don't know them. You don't know their intentions. You don't know where they come from. You don't know what their true desires are. And so culturally, they don't fuck with us. They don't rock with us. She told you out of her own mouth, listen, the only reason that we here is to send money back to Mexico. We got better vibes, we got better music, we got better culture, we just missing the money. And then she said, if you support ICE, which is there not just for the deportation of illegal migrants, they do a lot of things. They rescue children, they go out there and they hunt for people that are trafficking. They make sure that people are safe when they travel and so on and so forth. And so if y'all don't know, maybe you should go out and do some research to better understand exactly the impact that ICE and Homeland Security, what impact they have on the United States of America in order to ensure that they're keeping people safe and that they keep foreign invaders out of the United States of America, which also contributes to making sure that we're not terrorized in any capacity. But she's basically said it. She says, if you support ICE, a government agency that is designed to keep us safe and protected, then she says she want to see you in hell and that she'll see you there. And at first, I'm like, honestly, when y'all sent this to me, and I'm always skeptical and I always try to go through things with a skeptical eye, I thought that she was trolling. You know how people kind of like imitate how people are that is not for America or something like that, or how they kind of imitate what other people look like when they are against something. I've seen liberals imitate conservatives and conservatives imitate liberals, and sometimes people can't tell the difference between the two. And so when I first started listening to what she was saying, I was thinking to myself, is she trolling? Is she serious? And then when she actually at the end started saying, well, I'll see you in hell, and if you support ICE, I said, oh yeah, that's it. And then I deep dove into her content a little bit more, and I realized, nah, she's not being funny. No, she's not being a comedian. No, she's not trying to imitate or any of that type of stuff. She's actually, honestly, in her heart, truly believing what she says, and what she says, she means. And y'all need to start taking people at face value. You sitting there caping for these people. You sitting there trying to convince us, oh no, we need to get on board in order to be against Trump. Trump is doing the thing that's in the best interest of Americans. And that don't even mean that we're against immigration. That don't mean that we're against legal migrants from coming into this country. Yeah, we want people that respect the culture. Of course, we want people that contribute into the culture. And obviously, we believe in partnership with other countries. We just don't believe in being taken advantage of. So when you've seen everybody that was complaining about what was going on with Trump with the trade war and the tariffs, abso-fucking-lutely we need to be tariffing these countries until we operate at a trade surplus, and that it actually benefits us while they're taking advantage of what happens in the United States of America. You know what we've done? You know what the Democrats have done? They basically created an entitlement amongst people in which they think that they deserve to be here even though they came over here illegally. You know how crazy that sounds? Do you know how insane it is to think that people that is not supposed to be here, that is here illegally, coming over into this country, don't even like the people that's here, despise us, lives here, take advantage of it, make money here, and then talk shit on their way out the door? Actually, not even on their way out the door, because some of them still stick here. Some of them wind up becoming legal citizens through default programs that wasn't even meant for them, like birthright citizenship. And then they sit there and they get on the internet and they don't even have no shame. They not scared. They not hiding their feelings. They very open and matter of fact and saying, listen, we don't man, let me play this again. It ain't even up to me. I'ma just let her tell it right out of her mouth one more time, just so, and I never replay videos again, but I want y'all to hear this one more time.
Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries.
That means that it's better.
Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just moved here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families.
They don't give a fuck about you. They care about your dollar. It's about your dollar. She don't care nothing about you. They are all selfish. As a matter of fact, and I'm not saying that it's true, it's not, I'm just telling you what my experience is, and I posed this question on the Millionaire Morning Show today. I said, how many of y'all have ever seen a Mexican hire you? A white person, a black person, any of that? They don't care nothing about you.
Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour,
and this is where we supposed to feel sorry for them, even though they don't fuck with us,
a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars. Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey. If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed. If you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell.
They don't care nothing about you. Listen.
Yep. That's some real shit right there.
Bro, nothing that she said made any damn sense. It's the craziest shit. She said in Mexico, the minimum wage is like 15 cents. I'm like, you're not gonna go there and fight for more wages? This is the point. That woman right there is a straight up coward. She thinks she being strong, bro, but she won't go fight to get it to $1, my nigga. Oh no. The shit is crazy. We come to America so we can have better lives. We don't owe you that. Like that's entitlement right there.
Right.
That's what make it entitled right there. Cause she like, nigga, I'm over here because I need to make my life better and I don't care about down here. Like, yeah.
Yo, Kwame speaking on this same subject. Latinos asking where black people are for the LA riots.
We at home killing shit.
The two, we don't care that they stop to America to take from us. For the Democrats to be sitting back talking about, we gonna stop what Trump doing. We gonna stop him. Way more upset than me. But damn it, you don't get a chance to burn no flag here in America and think that's okay with us. And that's how all of that should be feel way more upset than me. Cause I ain't go over there and kick nobody ass. I was like, hey, I ate it in the bed. Here you go. Go kick their ass. There you go. You need some more bombs and rifles and shit? I'm too big. Here you go. Taxes. Get more bombs, rifles, what they need, helmets. Yeah, I was sitting back here. But I support our military. So they got the right to be way more upset than me. But damn it, you don't get a chance to burn no flag here in America and think that's okay with us. And that's how all Americans should feel. It shouldn't be no, you black, you Latino, you this. No, if you an American and you believe on what the ideals that America was founded on, you can't rock with that shit. And so for the Democrats to be sitting back talking about, we gonna stop what Trump doing. We gonna stop him from bringing in troops. We gonna stop him. It's like, are the Democrats anti-American at this point? Can we look at them as American citizens anymore? When all they do is fight for the rights for people to come over to America, to take from us and to compete with us and to desecrate and disrespect our flag. So are they the party for blacks and the party for America? Or are they the party that just want to fuck up America? To put men in bathrooms, to put illegals in the crop fields and everywhere else. We don't care that they take over a building or two. We don't care that they stop the Highway 105 flow of traffic in one of the busiest, best states in America. We don't care that they do that. As long as they out there pick them crop. As long as they build them houses at a cheaper rate. As long as Martha's Vineyard get them to serve some wine, the good one, clean ones. Then the rest of them, they can be around us niggas. I just don't know. I can't rock with what's going on. I'm sorry. And if that makes me an uppity nigga, then it makes me an uppity.
I mean, dumb on top of dumb. I hope ICE supports every last one of you back to where we came from. Oh yeah. Illegally everybody and have fights. That doesn't make no damn sense. Y'all bring y'all ass over here illegally and then
I say go check out his original content. He come with some good content. I've checked out some other videos before, but like I said, I'm here for the mashup. I like the way he mashed the videos together, so I'm gonna be fast forwarding through his part and getting to the mashup. If you guys want to hear his part, go back and watch on his channel. Black Perspective. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. A righteous perspective. A righteous perspective.
Ever dreamed of building beautiful woodworking projects, but don't have the time or skills to learn from scratch? You're not alone, and now you don't have to.
That you have rights of an American citizen, which is some, bruh. And honestly, you know what I mean? I lived in LA for 2 years, so I seen the healthcare and the Medicare and the welfare system. And honestly, hardworking Americans are paying the bill for all these illegal to have health insurance, to be able to get welfare, food stamps, child care, all this right here, we are footing the bill. The people that are actually tax-paying American citizens are footing this bill for all these people, and they have the nerve to get mad and have attitude and be upset with us for not wanting to continue to foot the bill. But bro, we can barely afford to foot the bill for our goddamn self. But we are paying the bill for all y'all illegal money over here and doing whatever y'all want. Not only are y'all over here illegally making money, y'all illegally not paying taxes. So that means that all this free money that y'all are making, y'all sending this shit back to y'all country, which does not benefit the American people at all. Sorry, but not sorry. Bro, y'all got to go. Y'all got to go. Now, if you come back the right way, that's perfectly fine. If you come back and you're a tax-paying citizen and all that stuff, that's perfectly fine. I have nothing to say about that right there. The only thing I am speaking on is illegal property. They have the right of American citizenship, which you do not, bro. And we are not going to keep paying the bill for y'all. Point blank, period. I'm not going to keep doing it. Every time I look at my paycheck, I got a deduction on my goddamn paycheck that's supporting y'all. Man, get out of here, man. I stand behind Trump 100% when it comes to these deportations. If you're not an American citizen, if you did not come here legally, if your paperwork is not correct, your ass need to go, bro. Straight up and down, you got to go, man.
Yeah, more and more people.
Hey, man, what he said. You got to go. And I think every American feel that way. I think every American feel that way. Why? How can people feel okay with giving away their money to other people to help lift them above you? Because that's essentially what you're doing. You're lifting another race of people that's low. At the point when they get here, they're going to be above you. They're going to use their tax dollars to help fund them, fund their businesses, and do all these things that's now going to put you as the lowest race in America at this point. Black folks will be the lowest race in America. Just me, but I've stopped thinking of Dems and rhinos as Americans. All they do is work against us, AB, especially on moral and religious grounds. Absolutely, Paul. They are against American qualities and values. That's why they attack conservatives so much. Beautiful one in the building again. 50 Kwame Brown bus fight membership. Thank you, beautiful one. Look at. Thank you, beautiful one. I hope ain't nothing in my teeth. You are fighting someone else's fight. Oh no, this is my fight. I'm American. I am American. Look at Miss Collins. Miss Collins.
Are starting to wait. That has $10,000 in bankrupt. We got you started.
Bro, I am trying my hardest to understand why the ICE protesters, some of them, are going around and waving their country flag, but yet they won't go home.
Hey, is she playing Put Your Lighters Up? I'm hearing it in the background. Put your lighters up. Oh man, we got the music in the background. Put your lighters up. Excuse me. She's saying put your lighters up. I knew I heard something.
Smash that light.
You're burning up American flags, waving your country's flags, but yet you're in America, protesting against ICE. I don't understand it. Go back home. Support them.
They're really protesting against the sovereignty of our nation because they're basically saying coming.
Excuses no more. Seriously. Governor Gavin Newsom, he needs to be arrested. Liberals, Democrats, whatever you want to call yourself, if you do not.
Yeah, what they did to the Kobe mural was evil. It's evil. Hold on. I know LA did.
Y'all see that right there? How it look beautiful. They destroyed that mural, man.
Who did the Latinos?
The rioters.
Man.
Didn't let them mess up a Kobe mural. No. Hold up.
Look at this shit.
Are you telling me LA let them mess up a Kobe Bryant statue?
That's fucked up, bro.
We gonna let that sit right there, man.
That's fucked up, bro. Nah, they doing too much now, like.
Let that sit right there. Let that marinate, man.
They might as well say fuck.
Oh, that's what they say.
Might not have been Mexican, bro. Kobe's wife was a Mexican. The baby is half black, half Mexican.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be rioters, paid rioters, and then the scribbling on the wall. That's not writing, bro. We write hood, we write messages. That's just like some scribble. Look at that. What does that mean? That don't mean anything. It's just destruction. And to work it up, so blacks can be like, "Oh, you Mexicans, look what you did." Man, they ride with Kobe. They ride with Kobe, bro. I don't even believe one moment that Essays, as a whole, did that.
Hell no. Essays love Kobe.
That's real shit. So that's why I said you gotta sit this motherfucking shit out, bro. It's on some other shit.
Is that the pay crisis actors?
That's real. That's that shit.
Steady Nash was talking about. Wow.
Man, I might have to go light that fire down. That's crazy. That is crazy. Some people that's not from here. Do you know what would have happened if black folks would have touched the Kobe statue? It would have been a nigga kicking his head open. But you telling me some people that can come from another country and come knock over, mess up a Kobe statue? I gotta look this up.
That's what they want.
That's
want
crazy.
niggas to believe. I think that was planted.
Kobe statue damaged in riot.
Vandalized again. The Kobe and Gianna Bryant mural.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What the hell Kobe did to these people? It's white and gray.
Begin today with a sober warning from the governor of the state of California. That is, of course, the state at the epicenter of both Donald Trump's immigration crackdown and his efforts to use the United States military inside the United States and to potentially use it against Americans. In a speech last night, Governor Gavin Newsom accused Donald Trump of taking the nation to the brink by escalating a situation that state and local officials could have handled.
This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even harder. And the president, he did it on purpose. As the news spread throughout LA, anxiety for family and friends ramped up. Protests started again. By night, several dozen lawbreakers became violent and destructive. They vandalized property. They tried to assault police officers. Many of you have seen the video clips of cars burning on cable news. If you incite violence, I want to be clear about this. If you incite violence or destroy our communities, you're going to be held to account. That kind of criminal behavior will not be tolerated. Full stop. The situation was winding down and was concentrated in just a few square blocks downtown. But that's not what Donald Trump wanted. He again chose escalation. He chose more force. He chose theatrics over public safety. He federalized another 2,000 Guard members. He deployed more than 700 active U.S. Marines. These are the men and women trained for foreign combat, not domestic law enforcement. We honor their service. We honor their bravery. But we do not want our streets militarized by our own armed forces. Not in LA, not in California, not anywhere. Trump and his loyalists, they thrive on division because it allows them to take more power and exert even more control. And by the way, Trump, he's not opposed to lawlessness and violence as long as it serves him. What more evidence do we need than January 6th? Look, this is
joining us on this special edition of KTLA 5 News on KTLA Plus. I'm Omar Lewis, and we continue to follow the No Kings protests.
Yeah, I was on. Folks in the field ain't feeling Gavin Newsom. This ain't fucked up California. People leaving California in droves. So, niggas ain't.
I ain't moving to Texas, nigga. Can't even smoke. I don't want to live in no state that tell me what to do.
Right.
Grown.
Stopping my trees. None of that. Fuck that. What's wrong with these people?
that are happening all across Southern California and our nation today. This comes amid a week of demonstrations right here in LA against the administration's sweeping ICE immigration raids that have happened. Today's events fall on President Trump's 79th birthday and on the United States Army's 250th anniversary. To celebrate that event, there is a parade that is happening in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. We've been checking in there, and we're also keeping our eye right here at home in downtown Los Angeles. That's where Rich Prickett is flying up above. He's been showing us all of the activity and action that's happening in front of City Hall, and we have reporters spread out across downtown LA as well. We want to go now to Sarah Welsh, who's been on the ground talking to folks there. Sarah, looks like you are in front of some military members right now. What can you tell us?
Been looking for the past year to get these dental implants put in because other.
Yeah, hi, we've been moving around throughout downtown, so now we are in front of the federal building where you can actually see the Marines that are stationed here with their gear. They're here to protect the building. As you can see, the crowd gets larger. You can see to the left, they're out in the front below the steps here. The Marines here. You can hear much of the crowd yelling, shame, shame, shame. People very upset that the Marines are here. Sir, hi, you're on KTLA Plus.
How you doing?
What's your take? You're up close. You're right up at the front.
Yeah, my take is these Marines shouldn't be here. It's unlawful.
I see you wearing a Marine Corps hat. Are you a Marine?
Yes, I am a Marine. Yeah, once a Marine, always a Marine.
That's correct. So what is your take on this today?
It's unlawful. It goes against our Constitution. Marines are trained to close with an enemy and destroy them. We don't destroy people on the streets of LA.
Thank you so much. Hi, ma'am. How are you? We're here today. What's your takeaway from what you've been seeing?
I think it's ridiculous what's happening. People that help build the city are fighting to keep it. It's crazy that
bro, those
we're
Marines was guarding federal buildings. They wasn't even out there with the protesters.
What have you been seeing throughout this march and the protests?
And they were destroying the goddamn
People
buildings.
are just expressing how they feel regarding the current situation.
I'm not with the
if you had a message to send directly to President Trump, what would you say to him?
Don't let nothing get destroyed.
That's a tough one, but I guess.
Right. That's why the Kobe mural messed up. That
I would say
right there. I need the truth.
I don't know, come back to normalcy. Stop trying to do this fascist takeover.
But the police, they stretched
America.
in. Look
we
at
have
that.
a process. A year ago, this wasn't a problem. Why is it now? No.
Thank you for sharing your perspective. So we're going to back up a little
He
bit,
said a year ago it wasn't a
from,
problem, nigga. That was
where we
Biden,
were,
nigga.
where you saw the Marines standing, and we're out in the crowd here. Let me jump over this. And we're in the middle here. You can see a lot of these people gathering, people who are really taking a stand. You can hear them yelling, ICE out of LA. Hi there, Sarah from KTLA. I hear you saying ICE out of LA. That's been the message all day.
Yeah, of course, ICE needs to be out of LA, and all of Trump's federal forces need to be out of LA. This is ridiculous. It's preposterous. The idea that organizers don't know how to protest and LAPD doesn't know how to handle a protest, and we need federal forces, we need Trump's fascist regime coming in here with Department of Homeland Security. These people under the command of this joke, Kristi Noem, these white nationalists like Tom Homan and Stephen Miller, this is ridiculous. We all know better.
Bro,
this
you
city's all
want
about
white
love. This city is
nationalists.
safe and sound. We've been out here every
Those are
night
the ones that's
supporting
going to
our
get rid of the
communities.
IRS.
We will not allow our communities
You don't
to be
want
terrorized.
communists.
We will be
That's
in the
what
streets as
that
long
is.
as it takes. All right? I'm out here because I'm less vulnerable. I'm sure there's a lot of people out here more brave than I am who are more vulnerable to these forces. But we know, especially the National Guard, for a couple hours was actually back under state control yesterday. All right? That Judge Breyer, I think his name was. And the Ninth Circuit goes and blocks his orders. This is an illegal takeover of our National Guard. So we got multiple things going on here. All right? The commandeering of our National Guard against the will of Gavin Newsom is such a ridiculous escalation in fascist overreach. These are authoritarians. History is happening. This is not hyperbole. There's millions in the streets today across the country because people are getting it. People are waking up. Our own governor,
Those ain't
Gavin Newsom,
Americans.
fourth largest economy in the world.
That's all I gotta say.
We are California. We are a country unto ourselves. And our elected governor said this is the moment. What we feared has arrived. Trump is a fascist. Okay? This is a fascist regime. All right? And the National Guard will go back under state control very soon. But we're still going to have to deal with Tom Homan. We're still going to have to deal with this joke, Kristi Noem. All right? What they did to Alex Padilla is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. This is
where they reportedly detained one person already, and law enforcement on high alert. Protests are planned across this nation this weekend. Law enforcement on high alert, but so are the protesters. We've got details on both big stories now at 6 o'clock.
Good evening, I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Rick Chambers in tonight for Micah. Following a week of the ICE raids and anti-ICE protests this afternoon, the unusual sight over in Westwood, Marines are there. They began patrolling outside the federal building where they reportedly detained one person already. And ahead of this weekend's No Kingstþ protest, the Major General with them says that the Marines will not participate in any of the law enforcement activities during all of these demonstrations. Now, you may have seen it a few moments ago. Mayor Karen Bass was joined by some local leaders to give a speech ahead of tomorrow's protest.
Rachel Menitoff joins us in downtown LA with some of what the mayor, LAPD chief, and sheriff had to say. Rachel.
Rick, the sheriff and the police chief had a very clear message this afternoon. They say that if you're protesting peacefully, you will be protected, but if you're engaging in violence, throwing rocks or pyrotechnics, you will be arrested. Now, they are maintaining the 8 p.m. curfew, which went into effect a couple of nights ago through the weekend. Authorities say it has been helpful in curbing criminal activity, especially late at night.
The LAPD continues to operate under a unified command with the California Highway Patrol, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, and the Los Angeles City Fire Department, as well as other public safety partners. The coordinated approach ensures that we're sharing intelligence, aligning resources, and responding quickly and effectively as conditions continue to evolve.
If you see somebody reaching into a backpack and pulling out a sledgehammer, pulling out a brick, pulling out pyrotechnics, pulling out a Molotov cocktail, these are the things our officers and deputies are being attacked with. You need to get away from that, or I would like somebody out there to let law enforcement know, because when those tactics are being deployed, they really dilute the protest and its message.
Now, there are 40 different events and demonstrations happening in LA County this weekend. 30 of those are associated with the No Kings movement. CHP says it's tracking over 209 protests in California and has 8 special response teams deployed and ready to go. Several other large-scale sporting events are taking place at SoFi and at the Rose Bowl. So LAPD, CHP, and the Sheriff's Department says it's working together and can help one another if need be. They're also in touch with the Office of Emergency Management, which is tied to the governor's office. We're also seeing Marines take over patrols from the National Guard outside of the federal building in Westwood. The chief says federal authorities will solely be staged outside of federal buildings. They are not going to be handling crowd control. Moments ago, we also heard from Mayor Karen Bass, who says the raids caused fear and panic. She is also addressing tomorrow's wide-scale protests.
So tomorrow across the country, there will be demonstrations that are planned. But now these demonstrations we expect to be even larger because of what has happened in our city. But we do call on people over the weekend to demonstrate peacefully, to exercise your First Amendment right, to not play into the hands where it could be used as a pretext to roll out troops in our city.
And law enforcement says it is also monitoring what is happening abroad between Israel and Iran. It's in touch with its community partners and stepping up patrols at religious institutions and at houses of worship. That's the very latest in downtown LA. I'm Rachel Menitoff. Back to both of you.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's the spill, man. get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure y'all check out the episode yesterday we put out with Brother Push. Make sure you check out Pushy.Push. Follow the guys, man. Big Nutter 804. PushyPush.com. Fam West. No Capping TV 951. We out there. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. You're out there doing your job. You're out this bitch.
Yeah. This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr.ILL. And on the ones and twos we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
I just stay on and stay
what up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr.ILL. And on the ones and twos we got Crazy D.
Sell it all right
Spin
now,
that,
it all
man.
be on the day. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, big and him play. We constantly serving, big and him play. Hey, but I just stay down and stay out the way. Hey, I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Hey, real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, and that's just on the face. Hey, sell it all right now, it all be on the day. Hey, good customer service, we don't make them wait. Hey, we constantly serving, big and him play. Hey, we constantly serving, big and him play. I come from the bottom, I say with a drink. Got a switch to Lemon Carter, he just wanna bang. Hey, I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. Hey, that boy that met the world, now he's up to pain. Hey, I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Hey, soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. Hey, I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. Hey, if you talking shop, you talking my language. Cop zip, hit half liter of the raw. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You can come try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up. Add it up, I'm a real nigga just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbanger, get some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, then I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze up. If my grandma was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Blood on the way, damn it took him an eon. For a phone price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the cripple crossface, fuck it up. Tryna cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You pussy always, hitting plays are always. Giving out quarters like the motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, big and him play. We constantly serving, big and him play.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.